Hey again, guys. Do you know what I like to do when I'm excited? I like to look at some baseball cards. So you may have heard me talking recently about doing a digital newsletter. Well, I have put my first one together. I teamed up with Adam over at Splendid Sports Cards. This is what he does for a living. And I've started it. So I'm going to put the link to sign up to the email list in the description here. So if you're interested in subscribing, just click the link and it's a free subscription. Now, what I'm going to do with this digital newsletter is I'm going to focus on obscure card sets, obscure good players, and it's just going to be a straight educational thing. You know, I say all the time, we need to get back to the collectors. We need to get back to collecting. You know, what this is not going to be is it's not going to be a lot of drama. It's not going to be talking about card prices. It's not going to be any of that. I have a bit of a unique writing style, I would say, where I try to keep it interesting. And I try to give basically a snapshot of information. We're going to cover card sets, players, like I said, and might go off in different areas as I'm going. But the idea is to keep it interesting, to keep it short enough that it's an easy read. And really, this came about because I've been working with some other YouTubers who have reached out and who are newer to vintage, and they really are floundering, right, for information. It's overwhelming to them. And so I thought I would break it down into smaller pieces. You know, that's the best way to learn, rather than cramming, right? If you're studying for the test, the best thing to do is to study a little bit every day for a longer period of time. And that's how you learn best, because you have to retain smaller pieces of information at a time, right? And so that's what the focus is. I think anybody who is a card collector or a sports fan will get something out of it. But I think it will be especially useful and beneficial to newer collectors and younger people too, who are starting their collecting journey. And it won't just be focused on vintage. And it won't just be focused on baseball. It might even have some non-sports cards in there as we go. It could focus on newer card sets as well. There's not going to be any rules or necessarily any rhyme or reason. I'm going to seek some guest articles, some guest contributors who have expertise that I may not have, and more experience. And we're going to have links to videos and that kind of thing, because it's going to be a digital newsletter. So, you know, I hope that you would subscribe and give it a chance. Again, I'll put the link in the description here, and I'm excited about it. This is something. This is a way for me to kind of give back to the community, and it's gonna, you know, a way for me to learn too. I'm sure I'm going to get more out of it probably than you, or at least as much, because it's just going to be such a joy, so enjoyable to do. And I'm really excited to be working with Adam over at Splendid Sports Cards. He's a good guy, and really looking forward to this. And I hope you come along for the ride. So that's what I have for you. Thanks for watching.